welcome to another day of... Oh, don't go that way. Let's see here. Bump that forward a little bit. Perfect. Hello and welcome back to another day of Stardew Valley on our farm. Lost a crow somehow. Must have been a crow. Wonderful rainy day, which means it's going to be a wonderful day for fishing. So let's go get her done. Hope you all had a nice weekend. I certainly did. Some nice forageables here. And meandering to town. The thing I realized why yesterday was a little longer than I thought it would have been is because I haven't taken into account yet that fishing, when we fish, we actually stop the timer of the day temporarily. So it can draw our days out a little long. That's alright. We're not too worried about it. It's actually been raining where I live last couple of days, which in summer is always more than welcome. Nice, cool, rainy days to cool everything down. There's our friend Willie, also hanging out with the ducks. What a fine thing to do. We gotta get ourselves kind of hat to keep us fresh in the rain. I don't want to stay out here too long. Ooh, treasure chest. Let's go for it. Why not? I don't want to stay out here too long. I don't want this to be a 30-minute session of me just fishing. Let's see what treasure chest gets. She is decent. So I think we'll catch 5 fish. Or we'll go at it 5 times. Just a little something to start us off. I would like to catch some river fish, but truth be told, I don't know if I'm skilled enough at fishing to be able to tackle that with where my level is currently at. So I'm not going to worry about it. Just make a little bit of progress towards fishing. Call it there. We don't gotta do any watering the crops today, obviously, because of the rain. But I think it would be a great day, a nice, great rainy day, to go and meet all the townspeople. I don't know if I've ever taken the time to meet them all on a nice rainy day. That'll be a different thing for me. Again, as I've explained in the past, I'm just trying to play one day for every real life game. Because when I play this game, I rush too much. I always get overly fixated about completing the community center in my first year and stressing about that. I really just want to take my time and relax playing this game. Gosh, I wonder how many levels off level 3 fishing we are. Maybe we'll go for one more. Just one more. We'll sell them all to Willie right behind us. Still have so much energy bar left. Maybe we'll go buy some flowers. I'm pretty sure the old Granny Evelyn likes tulips, so I would love to start planting loved gifts for all of the villagers inside the valley. Ooh, another chest. I would love to get that. Let's go for it. Okay. Perfect. Not the best at fishing, but you know, I sure ain't the worst. What do we get? Hey, copper. We'll get the... what do we call it? Smelter thing a couple days early. Let's sell it all. We'll keep the bait, actually. And... fish tank, huh? Sure. Why not? We'll get a fish tank. We gotta grab a fish for our fish tank, right? I don't think I've ever even thought about decorating Stardew Valley until I have more money than I know what to do with. Yeah, so I think my main goals, obviously besides sharing thoughts that I have during my real life days, is going to be, I want to start working on getting cooking done, which means I'll need to get the farmhouse upgraded to level 2. A herring, sure. This is the blessed herring that will go in the fish tank. I'll get my farmhouse level 2, we'll need some resources off to rob them. Is this guy here? I don't know. Oh, yeah. What was I just saying? Oh, yes. We'll have to chat up Robin, get the farmhouse level 2 so I can start working on recipes and cooking. Oh yeah, these things. These are new. Interesting. Oh, dumpster diving. Never hurt anyone, right? I don't think any of the villagers are out when it's raining. Let us see. Whoop. Nothing is posted. Probably I haven't met anybody yet. It's locked till 12? Well, let's go see if we can get into Old Granny Evelyn's place. You are Alex, right? Pleasure to meet you, Alex, on a nice rainy day. His name is George, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, George. I actually really like George. Good old Granny Evelyn. They're awesome. Yeah, George, he's a grumpy old man, but I tell you what. You get down the, what you call it, you get enough hearts with him, enough friendship with him, he becomes really cool. Penny? Penny is normally who, Penny is normally who I go for a merge can when I play this game. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian's also pretty cool if you can ever catch him. Pretty hard to run into. Shane's hard at work, so I can't meet him. Is the other guy here too? I guess not. No, I don't wanna. Absolutely not. Never, ever going to JoJo. Is it? I'm pretty sure I hear that. It's a nice wallpaper, actually. It's nice flooring, actually. A little broke, though. Ugh. You know, let's do it. Why not? We'll give it a try. Hey, Pam. I think I already met you up. Meet you again. Pam's a complicated one. She's a good NPC. We'll leave it at that. Closed on Wednesdays. Man, I picked the wrong day to want to meet everybody. I think we actually did run into Harvey on our first or second day. So, it's fine, we can't run into him today. Gotta meet the kids, and I think Haley is still left doing that. And a couple other people. Let's see here. And one person. And we get her face here. Oh, there she is. Perfect. So who have I not met yet? Let's see. So the kids, the mom, Clint, Pierre's family. I still haven't met a lot of people. Goodness. Yeah, I was starting to think that was close. Well, anyway. Ooh, nice. One of the thoughts I had today in talking with my wife, actually, was about kind of living for retirement, you know, to a smaller extent, living for the weekend, living for the vacation, and how that can be a cautionary tale. Just this last year, think probably close to an IP here. I actually just want to talk with you. Perfect. Probably I want to say about 6 months ago, my wife, her next door neighbor growing up, had passed away, the wife of that household. She was an older lady, but not elderly. She was, I'd probably say, about that mid-50s to 60s range. And me and my wife and her family, we attended the funeral. And it was a wonderful service. There was nothing really knowing that I want to talk about. But the main thing that I couldn't help but feeling, and the husband, the widower was left, didn't really necessarily have a sentiment. He had a great outlook on life, it seemed, but just the thing that I kind of kept feeling the whole service, during the whole service, is this man, the husband, had just recently retired. I believe he had said it was that year, perhaps the year prior, and now he was looking forward to, obviously, spending his golden years with his wife, his companion, if you will. And, you know, that was kind of rough for him, unfortunately, because she left so soon, so unexpectedly. And, you know, that kind of disturbed me. It sounded like they had a wonderful life together, a wonderful marriage, and that he enjoyed his career. But it made me think about my own life and how almost myself, and I believe a lot of people, justify the situations they find themselves in for a plethora of reasons, whether that's pay or benefits or vacation days, whatever it may be. But you end up doing something that you don't really want to do. And you know, you justify it because you're like, this is how I need to go out and provide, this is what I need to do, it's what's expected of me. And, you know, again, I just, oops, nice. I'll better push something here while I keep talking. Again, I just, really upset me how now this kind man was going to spend his golden years alone. And it made me realize that, you know, I don't want to be the kind of person that lives for retirement, because retirement's not guaranteed to come, you know? I hope that makes sense, and I hope I'm not sounding too bleak. I just... It's a cautionary tale, you know? This is cute. Look what we're doing. What if I do this? You know, if you're away from your family for so long and so often... Oh, sorry. But you justify saying that, you know, you're gone because you'll be with them one day, because you're providing for whatever we may tell ourselves. I feel the sentiment as though that man would have given anything for one more day with his wife. And again, as I said, it sounded like he really loved his job and his career, but in my own personal reflection, as I've thought about what I'm currently doing and why I'm beginning to search for a change of career, it's not worth it. It's not worth not being with the woman who I love the most and feel like the most. That brings me the most joy to be gone for all day, just to come back and see her for a brief moment. Again, I'm very young. Luckily, I have a lot of time to course correct, but I just don't want to look forward to my retirement. I want to live every day like it's my last. conversation, our friend. Sorry if today's message is a little bleak. It's just, I think it's a warning worth telling. Really, the big message is just don't give yourselves excuses, or don't tell yourself excuses as to why you should be doing something you don't want to do, something you don't find joy in doing, something that's going to be the rest of your life. You know, you only get to live once, so you might as well enjoy what you're doing while you're here. And whether you're a teenager, if you're in your early 20s, if you're later into your life, if you're in your 50s and 60s, for Pete's sake, it's never too late to start living your life the way you want to live it. I think it all just starts with stopping giving yourself excuses to why you're in a bad situation or why you're in a situation that you don't want to be in. And understanding that your wants are just as important as your needs sometimes. The person you want to become is just as much as important as your day-to-day livelihood. And if you're not liking the person who you're becoming, maybe you ought to change it a little bit. But again, that's just my opinion. You don't gotta agree with me. Plant these crops here. You know, kind of sounds like that old saying everyone's probably heard 100 times. Do what you love and call it work. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Go out there and find something you really want to do. And love it and call that work. Make the thing you're going in for worth it. This is the nicest my house has ever looked on day 3. Well, that's all I've got. This is probably our latest day yet, I think. But I hope you all have a great night. Hope you've enjoyed a little bit of time here, and I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.